And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. We back in action with another reaction video. Back in this thing. Like cook, cracking this thing, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use, some knowledge you can't get in college, big dog. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper, Game 6. Rich Trapper, worth more than money. Rich Trapper, I'm better off without you. My two singles, Start From Scratch and A Nightmare Before Christmas. They both out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. Find me on all streaming platforms, man. If you trying to get $100, $50 two different ways, man, drop a comment, because the best comment of the month of March will receive a $50 cash app, as well as the top commenter between now and 7,000 subscribers will also receive a $50 cash app. So make sure you drop a comment. However, if we get to 7,000 subscribers between now and April the 1st, we're going to give away $100, big dog. So we're going to make sure y'all get this good chili on it. What else do I got to tell y'all? Real quick. My bad, man. I had to get something taken care of real quick, but I'm back. Y'all heard me. You ain't always got to see me, because sometimes you heard me. You feel me? You don't always deserve me as long as you heard me. Yeah, don't worry about it. Back to great show with my presence. We finna jump into this content, man. We got Adam22 crashing out on T. Rellington. What's going on with Adam22 and T. Rell, man? It seemed like something that sparked back up to make things spark back up. You got Bricc Baby going at Smacc. You got Smacc firing back at Bricc Baby. You got Adam22 going at T. Rellington, man. We finna go into this content without no further do's or don'ts. Let's go.
I was on the porn set or in between takes or whatever, and I looked at...
Is that little baby that's fine from the other day? Is that the same little baby that's fine? Because she fine. She right there, big dog. She right there. I be pointing all over there, but she right here. She right here. I think I'm pointing in the right direction, but she fine. She fine. But let's keep going.
Down at my phone, and who do I see calling me? Nobody but the one and only Snake Man himself, T-Rell, a.k.a. Z-Rell.
The call.
I intentionally did not pick up the call. Because if I'm going to talk to your ass, it's going to be on my platform, not your bum-ass platform. And I'm going to have control. You're not going to whack 100 Spiffy Luciano me where you're talking into a microphone and I'm screaming into a FaceTime call so I can't even yell over you. That's not happening. I prefer the face-to-face conflict so that you could feel the fact that I could physically dominate you. You know, I like having that energy in the room.
That sounds really, really weird and very GPS, very rainbowish. Adam22, you don't want no physical smoke with T-Rell. One arm and all, I'm still giving the advantage to T-Rell. Adam22, you ain't built like that. You built a lot of ways, but you ain't built like that. You bad body built for show, but you ain't built like that, big dog. Now, let's not go crazy. You can say whatever you want about T-Rell having one arm. You can say whatever, blah, blah, blah. We all know that Adam22, Mr. Throw Rocks and hide his hand, Mr. Ain't never settled a conflict face-to-face and always got a black person, specifically one of the Crips, crashing out on his behalf. You're not built like that. When Milk came to squabble with you, AD went outside. When American Cholo came to issue with you, AD came outside. Now you hiding behind Bricc Baby. Now you hiding behind DW Flame. You be hiding behind Officer Rat Run Hunting confidential source number 2 back. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
That's the kind of energy I want to have in the room. That's right. Anyway, so when I see that, we're
He just said he could physically dominate you. Look,
I got alpha male energy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a legendary shirt right there. We don't see a lot of that. Barry Gordy, we don't see a lot of the Eliza shirt. That's a different era. You weren't even around back then, but I fuck with that. Come on. All right, so let me further elaborate. I tap in to the live stream when I see that. And also at that moment, people start messaging me saying, hey, they're trying to call you. I go to the thing and I start to realize that basically like they're trying to hit up everybody who was around during the No Jumper era. They're hitting up AD's brother, who suspiciously has not been on any of their content since they left No Jumper. I don't know, that's your brother. That seems like some hating ass shit, but who am I to say? Who am I to say? Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of these guys have problems with their brothers, from what I can tell. Family is a whole thing over there. But
Adam22 is a Buster for that. Buster for that. Anybody condone publicly hating on your brother or getting into it with your brother, you a buster too. I don't care who it offends. I don't care who don't like you. Even if I know you personally, if you condone Adam 22 putting a big deal against T-Rail publicly, you a buster. And I want to call you a different kind of B word, but I ain't finna lose my monetization. But you are that too, even if you know me. If you don't like me, call me. You got my number. My number ain't changed. If you know me, you know my number ain't changed. But yeah, I just called you a B. I did. It's day 6, F management. Day 6, F management. Go ahead and throw that in there. But yeah, if you think that is cool for Adam 22 to pit brothers against each other for content, you would be. I said what I said. Oh, well, what about what T-Rail did? What about this? What about that? I ain't saying none of that is not true. I ain't saying none of that ain't true. I'm not negating any of those points. I'm simply saying all that could be true. And what's also true is if you think that that was a good idea or a good move for him to pit brothers against each other, you're a B. That's fine. With your BA. No Snoopy. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna mention that guy's name. Laura Baltimore.
Anyway, I start to see that they're inviting Yuri and Trevor. So like, they want to do a podcast with like the former editors. Like, I don't know. I guess they think that's like a big look or whatever. And I just started to like think, this is kind of sad. Because when they left,
I did a pod about it last night. Just go ahead.
Right. Okay. When they left, it felt like they had a lot of momentum. There were moments where, like, I remember looking at, like, back on Fig having, like, 12,000 viewers, and we had, like, 2,000 viewers. And I remember having to really steel myself in those moments. You know, I had to look into the mirror and say, hey, Big 22. This is before I was Big 22. I said, Adam, you're that dude. This might be a rough patch, but you're a motherfucking genius. And you have the vision, and you still have some good-ass team members around. Shout out to my boy Suspect. Shout out to Josh. They were both here since before all this. Zan Princess, you're brand new. You be acting brand new. It's all good. Bricc Baby, you remember my boy for a long time.
Most improved.
Dejan, you were part of the pylon. Let's not forget. You were bullying me. I fucked with it, though. You was on some BLM shit at that time. That was cool. I fucked with it.
We made our peace.
Destiny's a racist. Let's go.
Oh, Dejan, you got right for Massa. Massa got you in your place because I remember when it was a white man's platform and there was cooning for the white man. Ain't that what you said? There was cooning for the white man? Now look at you, cooning for the white man. You just wanted some money. It's all good. You just wanted some chili. You could be bought. That's all. How much is your soul worth, fat boy? How much is it worth? Shout out to Zan Princess, though. She fine. Hello, Zan Princess.
Never forget, I used to be on there with house phone.
Yeah, Suspect was here thugging through the hard patch for
Suspect thugged it out with me. He a real one. Anyway, and I start thinking to myself, like, if things were going well over there on the op block, would they be trying to do no jumper reunions? Realistically, no. If they were doing extremely well, do you think that Zero would be trying to call me in peace treaty? No.
If you were doing extremely well, would you bring up T-Rail every single chance you get for literally the past 4 weeks? No. I do the news you can use from knowledge you can't get in college, big dog. I don't got no dog in this fight, but what I do know is the stats and the facts and the facts of the stats, because I give y'all the facts and the stats and the actual states and the actual facts of the case without no flammery or tomfoolery or skullduggery. With that being said, what I know for a fact is, for the better part of 4 weeks, for sure guarantee, without no conversation, 3 weeks, T-Rail has been the subject of conversation of almost every no jumper interview, almost every. It's getting real tricky over here, but either way, go. We finish up back into this content. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
You were part of the pylon. Let's not forget. You were bullying me. I fucked with it, though. You was on some BLM shit at that time. That was cool. I fucked with it.
You was on some BLM-ish right there, and I F with it. Boy, if he didn't just totally discredit Jean Paul being a black man or being a black activist. Wild.
He made our peace.
Destiny's a racist. Let's go.
Never forget, I used to be on there with house phone.
Yeah, Suspect was here thugging through the hard patch for
Suspect thugged it out with me. He a real one. Anyway, and I start thinking to myself, like, if things were going well over there on the op block, would they be trying to do no jumper reunions?
See, here's the thing about that, though. We all watch No Jumper. We all watch Back on Fig. We all watch Community. If you watch Community, you watch Back on Fig. If you watch Back on Fig, you watch No Jumper. If you watch No Jumper, you watch Community. We all watch the same thing, bro. So we're not going to sit here and pretend like everybody's not feeding off the same fan pool. I got myself a little drop out of cup. You know what I'm saying? They got the big well, but here at TNN Trap News Network, man, we in the cut catching our drips until our cup get full, big dog, because we all utilize the exact same fan base. That's how I'm able to make this content, because y'all all watching the same thing that he's talking about. We all watching the same thing together. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Realistically, no.
Adam 22 has been bringing these guys up consistently for the better part of a month, for sure. And I can say that with confidence because I report on it, and I'm going through my own videos, and it's just a gang of Adam 22 going in on T-Real. It seemed like as long as you say something bad about T-Real, you good. There was no point of Compa Glazer had no real rhyme or reason for even dissing them dudes, bro, but he just jumped in it, whatever, because there's nothing really to talk about outside of them.
If they were doing extremely well, do you think that Zero would be trying to call me in peace treaty? No. They're doing this under the shadow of the fact that on Tuesday, Smac's a hoe. He got one leg. The other day, I'm on stream. Me, Bricc, DW, regular shit. We podcast every Tuesday. Regular shit. We had 9,000 live viewers. Zero on Back on Fig, he had 2,000 live viewers.
Now, this is what I will say, because I do Back on Fig live reactions, I do community live reactions, and I do No Jumper live reactions. There have been times where I've seen Back on Fig at 12,000 and No Jumper at 5,000. There's been times where I've seen community at like 10,000 and No Jumper at like 7,000 or 8,000. There's been times where I've seen No Jumper at 15,000 and, Back on Fig and community between 8,000 and 7,000, something like that, blah, blah. Everybody has a good day. Everybody got a bad day, big dog. We all share the exact same fan base. So if I went, y'all all go live at the same time, first and foremost. Y'all all go live at the same time. So there's only so many different ways that we could watch all at once. You feel me? But it is what it is, bro. Like, we all share the same fan base, bro. It's so many cups dipping into the same well for a glass of water, for a drink of water, bro. Like, we can only have so much. Like, what are you talking about? And then they had Schoolboy Q up there, and they did like 1 million views. So what Adam 22 gonna say, oh, well, they did 1 million views on live, but they can't do it on a video. Bro, if you got 1 million people to stop what they're doing and actually watch your live, that's huge, bro. That's monumental. In my opinion, that actually matters more than 1 million people doubling back to watch the content after it's all said and done. Because to get 1 million people to actually stop and tune into you live is huge, bro. So, whatever. But he gonna probably try to minimize that to where, like, oh, well, they can't do it like this, or they can't do it like that, or whatever. Any way to make it seem smaller than what it is, bro. 1 million views live is huge, bro. That's huge.
And community had 1,200 live viewers. Let me do the math for y'all who didn't graduate. That's about 3 times the views on our shit versus all their shit combined. The live stream that Back on Fig did the other day, shout out Kill Squad. The live stream that Back on Fig did the other day has 24,000 views on the VOD right now. That is the lowest views that they have ever gotten on their platform, probably even going back to their original episodes. And I'm just saying all that to say that things are going real well over here. We got the Monday show, Dejan, Almighty, and Flacco killing it, having 5,000-6,000 live viewers talking about regular shit. Wednesdays, no statements. Barry Gordy, Bricc Baby, they're holding it down. 5,000-6,000 live viewers. They just had their first 6-figure score on the VOD. Now, granted, my man had to freak the fuck out and order the Kill Squad.
But we still got it.
But sometimes you got to do that shit.
Like, bro, you gotta like concoct drama for your people to have some kind of whoop swoopty bounds, bro. Like, nobody's talked about the fact that Chief Keef and Sexy Red went on a date. Nobody's talking about that. You feel me? Nobody's talking about the fact that the white girl just gave Funny Marco like 25 bands or something like that. Nobody's talking about that for real. Nobody's talking about the fact that Milligano to Gilligano was dissing Nip and all that kind of stuff, and all that kind of weirdo stuff, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about the fact that, we got the anniversary coming up of Nipsey Hussle's death. Nobody's talking about that. You feel me? Like, we're not talking about nothing that's really actually important. We're all tuned in to No Jumper drama because it is scripted WWE, love and a restless, young and a restless, love and hip hop, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You feel me? So, yeah, that's just that. You're going to see.
Got it, though.
That's what I'm saying, my man. He's keeping the Kill Squad. Anyway, all I'm saying is that it's not a beef thing at this point for me. And definitely, like, realistically, I can see AD. I don't give a fuck. I can see Pun. I don't give a fuck. But you, Zero. I got a little extra grudge to pick with you. So I'm going to tell you what it is.
Well, yeah, he did tell you who's going to kick your daughter in the A-double-double. And I'll say this before. I don't know if I said it once, but I said it twice. Anybody who condones Adam 22 putting his brother against him, you a weirdo, bro. I don't know if I said this once, but I'm saying it twice. If you my homie and you know me personally and you think that it was all right for Adam 22 to use Big Deal as a token to hurt T-Rail and you think Big Deal was all right with that, you could justify it in any type of way, you, my friend, are a bitch. Said it. You got my number, call me. You know my number don't change. And you know I give you a whoopty. You know I give you a whoopty. I ain't tripping. But I said what I said. T-Rail is wrong. In my opinion, T-Rail is wrong for disrespecting his brother on camera and even getting into it with his brother on camera. That camera should have been cut. Wrong for that. However, it don't change the fact that Big Deal going on No Jumper and talking bad about his brother like that, bro, that's unforgivable in my opinion. Unforgivable. Line cross. That's your brother. And if you think that for any reason that's all right and all that kind of stuff, you, my friend, are A-B-I-T-C-H. I said it. And it's day 6. Fuck management. F management in the chat.
I want to see you do your thing, create content, build personalities without having them immediately exit ship and come try to fuck with me. I want to see you actually like, you felt like you were building the new No Jumper. Build that shit. Do that shit. Don't try to peace treaty with me. I ain't never getting cool with the ops. Ever. I don't like you.
Bro.
That's just like where I'm at. Like, I
don't like you is hilarious.
Like, in my head, you killed my cousin. I'm never gonna forget.
Damn, it's
They
over.
said it's war till
They killed your cousin right in front of you. You acting like a mark right now. What movie is that from? Y'all let me know.
damn, nigga.
It's just that's how I feel. I want to see you. You thought that you were gonna get a one up on me. You thought you were gonna be the new me. You can't just move the goalposts and act like you got more humble motives at this point. You did the Schoolboy Q vlog piece of content the other day. That shit has 25,000 views. That's Schoolboy Q. That's an A-lister.
Used to be.
Hey, I think my top video might have did like let's find out together. I thought 25,000 was pretty good. Let's see. Content. My top video got 18,000.7. And that's when DW Flame admitted that Bricc Baby admitted that DW Flame brother had the little 1-2 step with him. But other than that, then my next video is Bricc Baby crashing out on Adam 22. That's 8.9. The Smacc gets stabbed. That's 7,000. 25,000 is pretty good. I thought that was a good number. I ain't gonna lie. And they just did 1 million on the live. I'm not really seeing what the problem is.
To me, he's a big deal.
No, top, hell yeah, too long. I like his music. It was not over no over.
Fair to say.
I just wanted to hear more.
5 years without an album.
If I get a Schoolboy Q interview, it's doing 1 million views. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they did a live stream with them, got 1 million views, but those same customers are not coming back to shop again.
Again, like I just said, bro, you just acknowledge the fact they got 1 million views off of that. That's what you talking about.
Because they already tuned in and they saw that the product was weak. So this is not some crazy, like, I want to beef with you, I want to fight you. It's nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, T-Rail, to me, you're a sucker. And Leather wears the pants in the relationship. So I don't even know why you're calling.
The bro just called this man's wife Leather. The bro just called that man's wife Leather.
It's nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, T-Rail, to me, you're a sucker. And Leather wears the pants in the relationship. So I don't even know why.
Bro just called this grown man Leather. That is disrespect. They called this grown man's wife Leather. How you gonna call a grown man? Bro, why are you even talking about this man's like that? Under no circumstances do I think that women and children should be involved. You know, women and children have already been involved. But like, damn, bro, like, why you? Nobody talking about Lena. You feel me? Like, I ain't never saying nothing disrespectful about your girl outside of it's wild that you let her get banged by everybody else. But she would have became whatever you made her because she seemed like she just down for the cause of whoever she with. But outside of that, bro, I can't imagine calling her out of her name. That's crazy. That girl ain't did nothing to nobody.
You're calling me. I feel like she should be calling me, and then giving you permission to speak to me. But anyway, that is the main thing that I wanted to get off my chest. I also wanted to initiate the everybody is trying to rizz up Zan Princess conversation. Bricc Baby, guilty.
Isn't there a comment on there?
I'm a titty man.
You want to go to the chat?
I for sure raise up Zan Princess.
Titty man standing on business. We need a no jumper.
Hey, Zan Princess, come over here with the trapper. You dig me?
ass t-shirt.
You would love it here, baby. I promise you will. Nah, it's not WWF, just a whole lot of TRAPs going on. You feel me?
Let me get an cut on Devil Dog. That is not a bad idea.
Gotta chill.
Hey, if you guys want to see us do another live show in the near future, please let us know, because that's my whole thing, is that I feel like I've been grinding for the last year, getting this shit back to the point that it's supposed to be at. And luckily, I got a lot of dope people around me, as well as new people coming around that see an awesome opportunity and everything like that. I feel like we got a lot of great people here. And T-Rell, I do think you're a snake. And the rest of y'all, I just don't really feel like y'all have the talent to sustain the thing that you're trying to build. So I want to see y'all build the thing that you told me so many times that you were going to build. I want to see you keep building it. Doing a live stream with the former No Jumper editors / security guards is not like a good look. It makes you look ridiculous. And read the comments. I know, and Sharp said he wasn't trying to pull up. Shout out to Sharp. Flacco, I feel like Flacco might go there and do his Flacco thing, so I got to respect it.
He's like a,
You know, he gets
he's
down.
like 007. Like you send him in, like he like a surgeon.
A mole?
He gonna blow it up.
Flacco started War Within the
He's a
last
mole.
time he pulled up.
Yeah.
Once he said
Oh, show the
shit ain't been
dashboard.
right.
He's
Yeah.
a mole. He
Post
gonna
the pay-
go in there
post
from
the
the
pay
inside and
stubs.
blow
And look,
it up.
I can warn them in advance and tell them that Flacco gonna spin y'all, and then Flacco will still show up there and spin y'all, and y'all won't know what to do about it, because you actually do not have the mental fortitude to prevent the spinach.
Prevent the spinach is crazy. Shout out to Popeye.
Spinach is fucking crazy.
Shout out to Popeye, but the spinach is spinaching.
Crazy. Oh my God, this nigga's retarded.
Op turn.
Ease up with the vegetables. Ease up with the vegetables.
Donut.
Spinach hurt DeJohn's heart. It's not enough calories. We need a donut. Spinach? No, I need a donut.
Yeah. Ease up with the
Made a
vegetables.
word.
Devil Donut's been removed. We got
spinach-
spinach for the next week.
Spinach is crazy.
Yo.
Niggas dizzy off the spinach. This is crazy.
When I first started hanging out with Lena, she used to make me all these protein spinach shakes. She would chop up the spinach
Crazy.
and put it in there with the protein powder and the almond milk.
So it prepares you for the spinach.
So I've been knowing about spinach.
Niggas retarded.
So as far as the narratives we pushing spinach. We never getting cool with the ops.
Never.
Kill Squad. And much more. And shout out to Back on Fig 2, a very hilarious Reddit that I've been kind of tuned into. I'm never turning my back on the No Jumper Reddit, but I do. The Back on Fig 2 Reddit is a source of some LOLs for me. Anyway, right now I gotta go get my dick wet with Annie Punani. That bitch.
Shout out to Annie Punani. She's fine.
That's all.
We finna get up out here to the next one, man. That's that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. That's Adam22 going in on T Rellington, man. We're not really sure what's going on here, but we're gonna keep y'all posted on what's going on over here and then over there, because it's over here. Hit that subscribe button, become part of this Rich Sharper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, some knowledge you can't get in college, big dog. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6. Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. My 2 singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm better off without you. I'm still better off without you. Oh, that's out now. Get into that. Red dot, slide it to the left. Get you content up. Get you chillied up. Figure out how to get you something to get money, man. Free Avenue Angel until he's free, and we gone.